started with my presentation, I just want to let everybody know that yesterday I had dental surgery, so I have a prosthetic in my mouth, and I'm in somewhat, like it's just really messing up my speech, so I don't know if you can hear, I have some kind of a lisp, but I'm going to try to get through it, and just bear with me. So I'm here today to produce Flex Seal, which is classified as a handyman in a can. All right, so what can Flex Seal do for you? Flex Seal offers the customer a cost-effective alternative to repair or enhance small jobs around their homes and businesses that is easy, efficient, and convenient. Pretty much you can apply it to all types of small jobs around your home. You can waterproof your basement, you can vaporize, you can use it as a vapor barrier in your basement. You can use it as a vapor barrier on subfloors when you're putting down tile. So it's very versatile, and you can apply it to many different areas when it comes to your home repair and your businesses. All right, product overview. Flex Seal is a liquid rubberized mastic coating, mastic meaning it's just a resin, that can be applied to any surface. It prevents mold and mildew. It prevents rust and corrosion. And we live here in the Northeast, and we live in close proximity to the sea. So that's going to prevent a lot of corrosion on your car, the undercarriage of your car, and things of that nature. It also protects against leaks and cracks, and it seals leaks and cracks. All right, so next we have before you start the video. All right, so this is the guy you usually see on the Flex Seals commercials. He's always very entertaining. He's doing things where he's putting a screen door treated with Flex Seal on the bottom of a boat, and he's gliding across the Everglades, and it's not sinking, and it's very entertaining and everything. But this is kind of like to show that the product has real-world applications based on it has testimonials, and it shows that it has real-world applications. Just recently, as of 4 years ago, we got hit with Hurricane Sandy, which I think everybody can relate to that are native to New Jersey. It was a Category 1 hurricane. It caused $30 billion worth of damage, and it killed about 37 people. So this is just to show that the product does have real-world applications.
Severe weather can cost you thousands in repairs, and driving through the rain can destroy your home. Hi, Phil Swift here. This storm season, you need Flex Seal, the easy way to coat, seal, protect, and stop leaks fast. This rubberized coating creates a super strong barrier that's totally waterproof, making Flex Seal perfect for roof repair and basement leaks. In 2012, Hurricane Sandy ripped right through this area, and Flex Seal was there to help.
We got the news that the Hurricane Sandy was coming, and it was definitely going to hit. It's always a scary feeling because, you know, this is everything for us. This is all we do. We just took the Flex Seal, we just sprayed all the door jams. Everyone on the island was pretty much underwater at one point. Every store on this block had gotten affected by the storm, but we were the only ones who didn't because of the Flex Seal.
Flex Seal really kept out a good 1.5 foot or more of water into the store.
There was no water damage whatsoever, and Flex Seal had saved the store.
Just like batteries and flashlights, make Flex Seal part of your storm preparation kit. And now, Flex Seal is available in all these incredible new colors.
All right, so that's just some testimonial from actual business owners that actually saved themselves from property damage by applying the product in a real-world way. Now, right here, I'm just giving you a picture of a standard colander that I purchased, or a sprayer. I purchased from a dollar store. It's pretty much designed to strain off water off pasta, water off vegetables, or anything that you may want to. It's actually designed, it's perforated. It's actually designed to let water seep through it. So what I did a very rudimentary, I have an example here, where I actually took that same colander, and I actually coated it with Flex Seal with about 2 coats. You let it dry for 2 hours, depending on how many coats you apply. And it takes 24 hours to cure it. So pretty much what I'm going to do is just pour some water in, regular average tap water. And to show that the product, I mean, this is a piece of equipment that's actually designed for water to leak through it. And the Flex Seal is actually stopping it from leaking into the bowl. All right, and so why Home Depot? Why am I coming to you for you to purchase my product? Your company has been established since 1978. It has 2,274 stores. 1,900 of those stores are in the United States. So it's a very big market. You guys have a very big share of the market. Your company actually has $169.8 billion market cap. So that means that your company is relatively stable, and it's a good starting point. Well, you're a good partner for us to go down this venture with. The company has $88 billion in sales, so like I said, once again, you guys have a large share of the market. And the company is projected to grow by almost 14% over the next 5 years. All right, so everybody wants to know show me the money. Everybody wants to know how it's going to be profitable for us. So the suggested retail price is $12.96. We're going to wholesale it to you for $8.42, and that gives you a profit margin of 35%. All right, now this is relative to the actual adhesives market, which you're already engaged in, but it's slated to grow by $20 billion from 2015 to 2020. So this is like you're really getting in. If you would venture with us or partner with us, you're really getting in on a profit. You're really getting in on the ability to make huge profits. And if we could capture about 1 to 2% or 1.5% of that market, of the adhesives market, that's $300 million in potential profits that you could earn. Also, there are 3 drivers when it comes to adhesives and sealants. You have this construction market, which there's an uptake in house buying, do-it-yourself people buying to refurbish homes and remodel homes. So the sales in the whole housing market, which Home Depot that's your bread and butter, that'll pretty much play into that. Also, the automotive industry. FlexSeal is applicable to that also because, like I said, we live here on the Northeast. We're in a very corrosive environment. Your cars are always being inundated with salt, which is very corrosive and it causes rust on your cars. So that'll pretty much take care of that. And also, you can actually have your car, like if you were to take your car today and get it winterized, all they're going to do is put it up on the lift, and they're going to coat it with a silicate that's kind of similar to FlexSeal. You can use FlexSeal for the same exact thing. Now, we wouldn't recommend that you do this personally, but if you took it to a professional, this product can be applied to the bottom of your car. And then packaging, we just really don't have anything to do with that. That's more so the packaging of goods and foods and things of that nature. But it's very lucrative, and this will be a great time for you guys to partner with us. So location is critical. I used to work in a Home Depot store for 4 years, so I kind of know the layout of the average store. Now, I have a story. One of the places that we want to market is the paint department. Now, when I actually went to do research, I went to the Bricktown Home Depot, and I actually walked into the paint department, and I looked for the product first, looked to see if they actually sold FlexSeal, and I didn't find it, so I went to the customer service desk. I actually got the guy, he went on the computer, and then he went on his IA computer, and he said, yeah, we have it, we have FlexSeal. So I was like, okay, maybe I missed it. So he said, I'll take you to it. So he walks me over to the paint department, he reaches on the shelf, and he grabs Rust-Oleum, because Rust-Oleum has a knockoff that's similar to this. So, I mean, basically, if I was a real customer and I was coming in there for a specific product, your associate is running the risk of losing a customer, and it's kind of like false advertising. So if you're going to lie about having a product on the shelves, you might as well just incorporate it into your shelf space. And then the plumbing department is also a good place to market it because it works great with PVC piping. It fixes cracks and leaks. And I've actually used it at my home to fix PVC piping. So it's marketing the product in the plumbing department is a great place, a great move to do. So I just want to wrap up by telling you that it's a very versatile product. It can be applied in all different areas of construction. There's even a different, we have another product that's less toxic, less hazardous, and it can actually be applied as a flame retardant. This would be more applicable to a construction type oriented individual, which you cater to. And I just wanted to let you know that this is truly a handyman in the can, so I'm just hoping that whatever you think you'll be willing to take or have us ship to you, just let us know.
Now, you said that we already carry Rust-Oleum in our stores, and it's actually what we're associates directly to. What exactly is better about your product than the knockoff Rust-Oleum? Why should we take that off our shelf?
Well, first, we offer it in a bigger can in a major providers. We have different varieties. We have caulk. We have this. This can be applied with a roller. This can be applied with a paintbrush. This is mold and mildew resistant. This is flame retardant. So it's very versatile. It's a very versatile product relative to what they've tried to copy from us.
We didn't want waste shelf space while nine colors. What colors do you recommend us taking?
You would stay with the three basic, the black, the clear, and the white.
Do you know if the knockoff brand is cheaper than your brand?
The knockoff brand is cheaper, but the container is smaller also. It's an 11-ounce can for $9.46.
Are you going to give like a warranty, like say if it doesn't like work or if the seal breaks or anything like that?
Absolutely, we give her a money-back guarantee on all our products.
How do you plan on marketing the product?
How do I plan on marketing the product?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I figure that, well, Home Depot offers a lot of do-it-yourself workshops. So in the event, we can actually have some specialists come down there and actually do-it-yourself workshops where we actually show you how to apply this or this product to the project that you may be working on.
I saw that your commercial advertisement appeals to severe storms and hurricanes, but how are you going to market to the Midwest when you don't really get hurricanes off the shore, or the shore?
Because home repair is universal. Everybody has things that they have to fix around the house. Everybody has projects to work on. So I think it's just as applicable out there as it is here.
How long will it last? And you talked about living by the ocean, how it will help by the ocean. How is it with salt corrosion?
Oh, it's fine against salt because it doesn't contain any metal. Anything that contains metal is highly susceptible to corrosion. So it doesn't contain any types of metal or anything like that.
So how long will it hold up for?
Oh, it depends on what you're using it for. Just give me an example of what you mean.
Let's say I had a hole in my gutter
Okay.
and
Well, you would coat your gutter. Well, now, do you mean just like coating your gutter against it leaking water or cracks?
Let's just
Or do you
say-
mean like an actual hole in the gutter?
there's a little hole in my gutter and I just want to put that on there. How long will it last?
It'll last you at least 2 years.
Okay.
And that depends on weather conditions too. So because if it's constantly raining and storming, that rain will eat away at a rocket.
Now how about something inside?
What do you mean? Like inside your house?
Yeah, let's say I had something
Oh,
inside.
then it's not going to be susceptible to all the UV radiation, the water damage, the hail. So it'll last a lot longer.
Okay.
And then with this, you want to use it externally because it's extremely strong to smell. I mean, I sprayed this at home about a day and a half ago, and it's got that whole area smelling like chemicals. So you definitely don't want to use this in the house. You have to be in a well-ventilated area. This right here is applicable for usage in your house. Well, and then I'll come back to
Does that go for the same price as the can?
this.
Yeah.
No, this is $14.99. This is less hazardous. This has like some hazardous materials in it.
So that has
This
toxic, like the fumes are toxic that come from that?
Well, they tell you to always do it in a well-ventilated area or outside. You cannot spray. That's with any aerosol, like even spray paint. You can't sit there and
Yeah.
trap yourself in a closet and spray it. I'm gonna go back to him and then I'll go to you.
What's the most common use for this?
Well, it's usually gutters and piping.
Okay.
This right here is mostly used for like a vapor barrier. Like if you want to refinish a basement, you can actually put a roll, because this comes in bigger sizes, like a gallon size. You can use a paintbrush or to apply it to the
So that one can be used inside?
This right here, yeah, absolutely. This doesn't have the vapor this is safe around plants, animals, and food. This right here, no, this is outside.
This is actually more common, that question, but ironically, the other day, my sink was actually leaking, and my dad bought that to fix it, and so far, it actually has worked really well.
Thank you.
We use the spray can version, but very little.
And did you lose it in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
tells you, because rainwater is actually heavier in the air, so it'll constantly drift towards something. Yeah, it can drift into the kitchen, and you're using it in the living room. If it hits pot light, you have one on 4th of July.
I just figured out what's wrong with it.
Will you sell us the two as a bundle? The,
We can,
the spray?
depending on what types of order you take, we can offer it as a bundle. And actually, we would offer it with a bundle, and then we have other things. We have caulks and a whole manner of products that we can.
Exactly what are you asking us to do? I'm confused here. So we have we have 2,274 stores. You've mentioned a lot of products. How many products are you asking us to buy?
I'm just asking you to start off with this product here and this product here.
Okay, so you want 2 SKUs in 2 store locations
Well,
within 2,274 stores.
right, and you don't, and maybe like 50 units would suffice, so 25 units of each.
And how long would that last? How much inventory is that? 25 units?
What do you mean? Because the shelf life on this is relatively short, and we will repurchase all of that you don't sell.
So how many do you think you sell a week in Home Depot?
I can see you selling, you can sell 10 cans, 5 cans easy. Because the Rust-Oleum seems to be somewhat, you seem to be selling Rust-Oleum. So I would assume that you could sell this at the same rate.
You'll take Rust-Oleum off the shelf, or where are you putting, who are
Well,
you taking off to?
That's the direct competitor we're going after. We're going after Rust-Oleum.
So you would be you're recommending us to take Rust-Oleum
Yes.
off the shelf, or something?
Or at least run our product in conjunction with Rust-Oleum next to it, just to give them a choice, to give your customers a choice.
How long did, it took 2 hours to do that?
Yes.
How much of the can did you use?
I applied 2 coats, so it's still a pretty decent amount. It doesn't have a measure thing, but it's still a pretty decent amount in here. But you have to take into consideration that I don't have a shop, I don't have a garage, I don't have like a work table, so I'm sitting pretty much, I live in a 2-bedroom condominium, so I'm pretty much standing in the backyard holding the can, spraying it like that, so. I probably could have did a better job, but I just worked with for that.
So let's say I'm a plumber and I need to use these products. How many times do I keep coming to you? How long will one can last me at least?
Well, this can will cover a 2 foot to 2 to 12, a 2 to 12 square foot radius. This can will cover, so I guess it depends on how frequently you use it, what size jobs you use it for. Like if you're going up on the roof and you're going to repair like a couple of small holes in your roof, you may have to apply a couple of coats, so you might burn through a can pretty quickly. It should get you to at least a year or two. Like it's not going to replace a $10,000 or $12,000 roofing job, but it should get you through a season.
Yeah, I just want to know how many times a customer is going to come back to these purchases.
I guess, like I said, it depends on how often they use it. Like he said, his father used it for a relatively small, simple job, so the can may sit there, but the can does have a pretty short shelf life, so I'm assuming the average ticket price of a Home Depot, a person that goes into Home Depot, is about $60.85.
So you said the can has a short shelf life, did you mean
Yeah,
that
about-
like selling, or can it like?
No, the actual material, like once you,
Does it expire?
like, yes, it can't sit on your shelves for more than a year. Because it's a mastic, once it begins to develop a skin on it. Like once, especially like for customers, once you use it, and say if you don't put the top back on it, it'll develop a skin. And then it'll start to degrade.
Don't worry about that, it's on our shelf for a year, you're taking it back anyway.
Right, I already told you that I would buy it back, so anything that you don't sell.
Does it matter if it's in like the cold or like the heat or anything, like will that affect the lifespan of it?
Well, the actual, to actually use it, it works better when it's warmer, because it helps the curing in the drying process. And it also depends on the humidity that's in the atmosphere, like if it's on a damp day, if you're using it under wet conditions, so that is a determining factor. And then if it's applied on the roof, it's coming into direct contact with UV radiation, so it's gonna break down. If it's gonna break down, it's gonna break down a lot faster there.
So like, what do you do if, like, say it's like snowing or something, or even like there's like a heavy storm and like it's freezing cold? So like, you're saying that it's not gonna work as good?
No, what do you mean? It just doesn't freeze, it doesn't.
No, I mean, like, say, like, on your roof, like, say, like, you get, like, a leaky roof or something, like, in the
Okay.
middle of a storm. So, like, say you're gonna have to go outside and, like, have to, like, you know, spray it on the roof or anything like that. If it's really cold, you're saying it's not gonna work?
Well, you shouldn't necessarily use it like if it's raining, like it's,
Okay.
like a prep, like if you, like the guys in the video, they knew that it was a storm coming, so they actually applied it. Or like if there's a leak, you would dry the leak, and then you would apply it to dry conditions. It'll get diluted if you sit there and it's raining, and then you're spraying and stuff too, because it's pretty much literally washing it away. You're not allowing it to dry or cure.